Hello, welcome back to the channel, it's JP here. In today's video I'm going to talk about Rangers versus Stranraer in the Scottish Cup. I'll just get straight into this video, guys. So Rangers versus Stranraer, Friday night, 7:45 kick-off. It's going to be available on Premier Sports if you want to watch on TV. It's also available on Rangers TV if you're outside the UK. It's great to be back for the winter break. I really hate these breaks. International break sucks. This sucks as well. I really don't like these breaks at all. Looking at Stranraer's team, they're sitting complete bottom of the League One. No, the greatest. They've not won since November the 23rd, and that was in the Cup. And going back further, they've not won in the league since like the November the 8th or something like that. Really poor record they've got this season. Their top goal scorer is James Hilton with 5 goals, and he's a midfielder. Just shows you that they're no on fire. Obviously our players are far better equipped. The best known player is probably Ryan Stevenson, who used to play for Hearts. I don't know if you remember that guy from a few years ago. He played in a few cup finals and semi-finals and stuff for Hearts. And apart from that, I didn't really know a lot about them. I think I remember Jordan Allen. Only that name sticks out to me because obviously it's my son's name, and I'm pretty sure he played in the game last season. So looking at them, I'm not really expecting much from Stranraer. I've looked at a few of the way they've set up, and they've kind of chopped and changed this season. They've changed for different formation, and I think they'll go with 5 at the back. They went that against Dunfermline, and it seemed to be successful for them to play that bigger side, and I genuinely believe to come to Ibrox, they're not going to gung-ho and completely fly at the traps. They're going to sit in and they're going to try and frustrate us a little bit. So I'd imagine that's how they'll set up. In terms of Rangers, obviously our last competitive game we won 2-1 against Celtic. We were last year semi-finalists. We eventually lost out to Aberdeen, which was disappointing. I believe we can go all the way this time and hopefully win the cup. Obviously we're getting away ahead of ourselves now, but I genuinely believe we can win this game. I'll tell you about my prediction at the end of this video. If you look at team news, Tavernier is definitely out. It's not the couple of months that everybody's suggesting, or that was in the paper a couple of days ago. It's only going to be 2 to possibly 3 weeks. It's problem with his appendix. He's had a small procedure on that, and it was fairly successful. He's obviously going to have time to recover and stuff, so he'll definitely be out for this game, a couple of weeks maximum, which is disappointing, and other people can step into that. I'll talk a wee bit about that a little bit later on. Helander has still got his moon boot on. He's going to be a good few weeks at least. Glenn Middleton, so I'm not really sure if he was intention to play anyway, but he's picked up a problem with his foot versus Motherwell in that game that I mentioned in my last video. He actually scored in that game as well, so that's disappointing. Stewart, who I thought would have been more than in contention to start, left training with a bit of a tight calf. It's a calf strain, we believe. He's getting a scan on that, and I don't think he'll be available for this game. And it never stayed in the press conference at all, but Morelos, I believe, is suspended for this game, so we're not likely to see him. I'd imagine Defoe will play up front for him. So the big question is right back, who plays there? Obviously we've got Flanagan, who's a natural right back. We've got Polster, who can play there, and we've also got Patterson, who's emerged. So for me, that's the 3 right backs that we're going to go with. Obviously we've got the likes of Ryan Jack and Ross McCrory, who could probably fit in there, but I don't believe we'll take away from midfield by at least taking Jack away. I kind of see that happening. If Jack was to come out, he'd probably be like rested for this game rather than slotted into an unnatural right back position. And I say unnatural because he's not played there for God knows how long. I know he's featured there a couple of times for Scotland. He started his career there with Aberdeen, but I wouldn't be looking at him as an option. McCrory the same. I know he started his career at right back as well, but I wouldn't expect him to play there either. So it's out of Flanagan, Polster and Patterson. Flanagan, for me it's a no. I know he played well at the tail end of last season, But if you look at the last game, he was drafted in for at right back against Cowdenbeath last season, and he really didn't do well in that position at all. I don't know whether it was the pitch or just the fact he hadn't played a good couple of weeks, but he really didn't play well there, so it's my opinion that I probably wouldn't play him there. Polster, again, he's not really played much football this season, and I don't think he's done much wrong when he's come in. He's played well, but I'm not sure. It's another option. Patterson is the other option, and I don't want to get too carried away with this guy because he did only play 45 minutes in a friendly, which means nothing really, but he did play well. I would have no problem slotting him in there, but the thing is, do you slot him in there just for this game? Do you slot him in there for the time that Tav's out? Probably no. Got some big league games coming up, so he probably wouldn't do that. So I think probably Flanagan will play, to be honest, out of those three, but tell me what you guys think down below. My pick is Patterson. I would have no problems putting him in there, and I think he would do a good job for us. The only other thing I can mention, Edmonton is due to start. That was announced in the press conference. I don't know whether they'll play with Katic or Goldson, or obviously Hillander's out, so it'll be one of those two, but I'd like to see him with Katic if I'm honest. So the only thing left now to do is give a prediction. My prediction is going to be a bold one, but not too bold. I'm going to go for Rangers 4, Stranraer 0. I'm going to go for goals from 2 from Defoe, 1 from Ryan Jack and 1 from Ojo. It's pretty difficult to pick the goal scorers actually, because you're not really sure who's going to start. We know Morelos is not going to start. I'd imagine he'll probably give Ryan Kent some time off, to be honest, but you never know. With Middleton now being out, there's a possibility that Kent will still play, so it's an interesting one. For me, 4-0. I know a lot of people in the comment section will probably go higher than that. I just think that the way they're going to sit in and try and make it difficult for us, we'll find a little bit of trouble breaking them down at first, so we've got that to kind of deal with. And then looking at that Cowdenbeath game last season, I know it was on a difficult pitch and stuff, but people were predicting like 5, 6, 7-0 in these games after the high beating Celtic, and it was like 2-0 or something. So you've got to look at these games. Obviously we've not played in a couple of weeks. We played that friendly, but it's not competitive, to be honest, so we'll see. So that's a video done for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. If you're new to the channel, as I say, please subscribe, and thank you very much. Cheers.